Hey, what's up guys, it's C-Mac, and I'm gonna do another alphabet randomness for you guys here. As I said in my last video, if you guys got to watch that one, I'm trying to get my Gears content out more because I'm primarily gonna be playing Gears more. I enjoy it a lot more than Call of Duty. But here I got another gameplay for you guys, and this is amongst the 1 out of 20 videos that I had saved. And yeah, this one's kind of old too. I don't remember how I do. That should have shot him in the face, whatever. But if I remember correctly, the next letter in my alphabet randomness was D, and I'm gonna take it from the top. And D. First thing I can think of is dinosaur. And what do I gotta say about dinosaur? There's 2 things I can think of I want to say about dinosaur. I was joking around, and there's always that term going. I guess sound gay when I say that. Look at that nice little lead shot right there. But there's that vocabulary word of swag, and I don't know, I kind of prefer saying style over swag, but it's whatever, it doesn't matter. And it's just the people that abuse it and say my swag's on the maximum, and you're probably thinking what this has to do with anything, and it's because I remember hearing someone say, I got Swagasaurus Rex from somewhere before, or something like swag, or something like that, and I made a comment on Facebook, and I was like, oh, okay, Swagasaurus Rex, you know what happened to your friends, don't you? And it was just a dumbass comment, and I think I got like 10 likes on it. But that's the first one I could think of related to dinosaur. Kind of sound like a douchebag after saying that, but it's all good. The other thing I was thinking about dinosaur is Fallout New Vegas, when I borrowed that for like a week from my friend, and I played, and there was the one city that had the dinosaur, and you could like go up in it, and there was a guy who was sniping from the dinosaur. I thought that was kind of funny. I mean, you got this dinosaur, and you got like 50 cow shells coming out of this dinosaur's mouth, and I don't know, it's stupid, but that's like what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know, like it was alphabet randomness, and the randomness in it is that I was thinking about that. The other thing funny about it is I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure there was a special weapon in that guy's closet. Like, it was also a store, and you could lockpick into it, steal the gun, and there was just a boatload of, I think it was either dinosaurs or these little like cart or like whatchamacallit things. I don't know. But yeah, that's another thing about D. I don't know. But the next letter I can think of in D is dildo. That's gay though. Next one I can think of, drumstick. What can I think about drumstick? I remember in elementary school, every once in a while, I grew up in went to in my city. There's school districts. There's the Erie PA, the City of Erie schools, and there's a couple of them. And then there's like a Northwest, a Harbor Creek, there's districts, and then there's Mill Creek District, and that has like JS, Walnut Creek, and a couple other schools. And I ended up going to the Erie City schools and not the Mill Creek one, so I went to a Erie City school, and it was Lincoln Elementary is what it was called. And the follow-up from that was usually Wilson. It was just Wilson. I don't know, because they always name them after presidents. I don't get what that's all about, but it was just something with Franklin. I don't know. It was Wilson. It wasn't J.S. Wilson, because we have a J.S. Wilson in our city, and then we have a something else Wilson. I don't know what the other one is, but the other one that was in that Erie school was kind of more black people than it was white people, and it was a really bad school. She ended up moving to. Hold on. Alright guys, sorry about that. I had to pause the recording. I don't know if that's gonna mess it up, but like I was saying, she moved to a different district, and that's so I could go to the better schools. But I'm kind of like dragging on about my life story here. What I wanted to talk about is in the school, Lincoln Elementary, they brought Wilson in, which is the Wilson band. They'd come in, and we had like a decent sized auditorium, and they'd come in and show their band, and they had guys drumming and stuff. And I remember this one kid, they did it all the time, like every other song or something. Not every other, but they played decent music, and this kid would always drum, and then he would like do something cool, and he'd throw the drumstick over his head, and like this one dude threw another one at him, and he caught it, and then just continued going. And I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, it is only middle school level, but I don't know, that's kind of a long explanation for just drumstick, and I don't know, it's not necessary to apologize about that, but moving on. Next letter I can think of in D is Dumbledore. Harry Potter series. I like the Harry Potter series. I have the latest one, and I have yet to watch it. But one thing I wanted to say about him is that one song. The one song, I think it was "Why You So." No, not that one. It's the Kesha song, and I found out that she's actually talking about Dumbledore in that song, because at the end she's like, "Ha ha ha, I like your beard," and I never understood that, never really cared, but I found out that that was about Dumbledore, because on the channel, my Time Warner Cable music channel, they play random songs, hits or whatever, and I think a Kesha song came up, and then at the top they give you like random facts and random pictures, and I think that's where I learned about that, but I don't quote me on it. And so that's Dumbledore in a nutshell. But what else do I? Dynamite. First thing I think of when I think of Dynamite is here goes Dez failing with this digger. I don't know if this commentary is gonna be in sync with the gameplay anymore because I had to pause, but I'm sorry if it's off. Anyways, Dynamite. First thing I think of when I think of Dynamite is I think of the movie Hoodwinked, when they're going down on the rail cart, and I think the little squirrel-looking thing finds it, and he's like, dynamite or whatever, and then he'd end up throwing it, and it blows stuff up, and that was funny. The other thing I think of when I think of Dynamite, out of random, I remember renting Red Dead Redemption like a little while after it came out, and started playing with my friend online, and the one for some reason, that the two things I think about that with that is because there's dynamite in the game. There's the one part we were doing, like, because when you get on there, you get a bunch of people and you go to like a free roam, and you go and like raid out these bandit camps, and you go out and raid out these bandit camps, and that should have killed that kid. You go out and raid out these bandit camps, and you get XP for completing them. And in this one, you had to go into this house, and you had to go into this basement. And that particular mission wasn't hard, but this guy ended up glitching underneath the map, and we couldn't kill him. We couldn't get him with dynamite, and it wouldn't kill him at all. And we were kind of like, damn, now we gotta like leave and redo it. And it wasn't that big of a deal because it wasn't like uber XP for doing them. But I mean, you did all that work, and the last guy glitched under the map. The other thing I think of is I made a video under Escalera How To, and it was this glitch where you could get underneath the Escalera mansion, and you could just chill there, and I'd like to kill police and civilians and get a bounty on my head, so then other people that joined would come and like they would try killing you because you gained XP for killing that person, and so you would just sit under there with them not able to kill you or nothing, and the only way they could get you was with dynamite, and people never knew that because you were pretty much underneath a mansion with an overhang and shooting people through the walls, and they could do nothing about it unless they dynamited you. So those are two things I think of when I think of Dynamite. What else? Another D. Dopey. I think that's a character. I don't know. Dopey. Isn't that from sounds familiar, I just don't know. Another D. Jurassic? That's J. D. I don't know, I'm drawing a blank on this. Differential? Man, I'm really like dragging to find a D here. Dirt. How about that? Alright, I can tell you something about Dirt. I don't remember what it's from, and it's kind of weird. This is like, then again, like I said, this is randomness. You're supposed to think about the first thing that comes in my head and talk about it. For some reason, when I think of like how hungry I am, and like if I'm getting enough food or if I eat too much, I think about like being hungry and not what if I wasn't able to. This isn't a regular basis, but sometimes I do. And it was I think it was a Dane Cook or something. And he was talking about this little African kid, like how he was on like a video or something, and he was eating dirt. And I think he was like trying to fill his little baby belly up with dirt so he doesn't have hunger pains. And then it was like one of those things where he was like making fun of people for how they ignore like ads on TV. I don't know where I got it from, but it was a video where he was talking about the kid not getting food. He was taking a shovel, like a little kid's gardening shovel, and he was gardening or yeah, you know what I mean, like taking it and scooping dirt in his mouth. I don't remember what it was from, but I think of that when I think of dirt. Anything else dirt related? No, not really. What? Dynamite? No, I don't know. I'm drawing a blank, man. But this is gonna be the end of the thing coming up here. This kid is just going for it with that that sawed off all game, man. I keep thinking Jurassic, man. I mean, like after halfway through these, I don't know. This video for some reason is cutting short. I don't think it's gonna finish in time for the gameplay, so I don't know. I'll talk to you guys some other time.